Hi everybody, you already know who I am. It's your girl Whitney, I don't know. And I'm by myself today because hubby is at work, and I decided, because I was already gonna cook some curry goat, why not show y'all how I do it, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody cook curry goat different, but I wanted to show y'all the way I do it, the way I learned how to do it. My mom taught me. So we got some goat right here. We got our seasoning right here, like the bell peppers, the onions. Got some scallion or green onions. American call it green onions. Thyme. Our curry seasoning. Let me just give y'all a closer look at everything. Our curry powder. Goya all-purpose. Got some grace all-purpose, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, thyme. We got our carrot, bell peppers, and of course our potatoes, cause I love when carrot and potato in my curry goat. I love that. Like that for me is awesome. And the green onions. Alright, and then we're gonna be doing it today in my pressure cooker, my Insignia pressure cooker, which is the bomb.com, y'all. It's not a sponsored video, so I'm not promoting Insignia. I'm just saying that's the brand I have and that's the one I use. Okay, so let's jump straight into this video. Alright guys, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, blow up the comment section, let me know what you think. You can also share like how you do yours in the comment section as well. Like I said, everybody does theirs different, and this is just how I do my curry goat. Okay, so the first thing I want to start off with is the meat. I already prepped mine and washed it off with vinegar, but again, everybody does theirs different. So I washed mine with vinegar. It's ready to be seasoned, and I got my bell peppers, my onions, my scallion, my potato ready to cut up on the cutting board, and my carrots. And I showed you the seasoning already. It's over here in the corner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna season this up first and then cut up my onions and bell peppers and so on, because I want the season to like be marinated. I want the goat to be marinated. So I'm going to season this up first. Normally I would season and put it down for a while, but because of the video's sake, I'm not able to do that. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so because I wear nails, whenever I season my meat, I always put gloves on, just because, you know what I'm saying, I want to be safe about it. And I know a lot of people gonna say stuff about me putting a glove on because it's my house and I'm eating the food, but I just feel a certain way about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I got really long nails, even though I clean them, I still don't feel safe. Like, one of them is broken right now, but yeah, I still don't feel safe. So I always have gloves at my house. I have boxes of gloves, so I always put gloves on just to be safe and make sure the food is clean, because I'm also cooking for my husband, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give him no dirty food. That's not cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I don't measure my seasoning. I sprinkle until God says stop, okay? Because that's how I was taught. You measure with your eyes. You don't measure with a measuring cup. So I don't know if y'all know about this Goya, but it's really good. Goya all-purpose seasoning. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just showing y'all what I use. So, and like I said, I sprinkle into, this is 3 pounds of curry goat, by the way. So I'm gonna sprinkle until the Holy Ghost say stop. And yes, I am using 2 different all-purpose, just because one of them is Jamaican all-purpose, which is the Grace all-purpose, and then this one, I think it's Mexican or Spanish. So I'm using 2 different all-purpose just because that's what I do. And because I don't have any Scotch bonnet, I'm going to use my cayenne pepper today. I normally use cayenne pepper regardless, so this is my kind of pepper. And what's curry without a little bit of pepper in it? Okay. I also have a little bit of garlic powder. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's the Walmart brand. Sprinkle that over it too a little bit. And then I got a little bit of black pepper. Just a dab. I don't want too much black pepper. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of thyme in there, just because that's how I do it. Just a dash. I don't want like too much. And then last but not least, this is, and I know a lot of people gonna say something about this. Well, like I said, this is how I do it. So this is the Ocheria's chicken seasoning. The reason why I use this on there is just because it gives it a good flavor, and it has all the seasonings in there combined. You know what I'm saying? So I do put a little bit of chicken seasoning on my curry goat. I dare y'all to say something about that. And once I do that, go ahead and get my Ocheria's. Let me put it up further. Ocheria's curry powder. And I love this curry powder, y'all. Like, y'all got no idea. Look how rich that curry powder is. Like, I can't even, the camera not doing it justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so rich. So after we put all the seasonings in there, which is looking like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it up, season it up like with your hand. You're gonna, like your meal dumpling, you just want to get the seasoning all over the meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure it's even. Like, you don't want some of it to have seasoning and some of it not to have seasoning. You want all of it to be very well seasoned. Okay, so go in and you massage it pretty much into the bones and everything. And I know a lot of people put like their scallion and their thyme in there once they're doing it. Well, I just put some thyme in there. But a lot of people put their green onions / scallion into the mixture. I don't do that. I do that once I have it in a pot, because I just like to see my scallion. When you put it in there too early, it can cook out and you won't see it anymore. I don't want it to have that taste either of scallion, so I put it in there when it's like simmering down with the bell peppers and the onions and the carrot and all that good stuff. After you're done seasoning your little goats, you know what I mean? Just wrap it up, put it in the fridge, let it marinate for some time, which is what I'm about to do. So, like I said, I'm out of plastic wrap, so I'm going to use foil paper and put it in the fridge. So my goat is all prepped and ready to go in the fridge so we can do our bell peppers and stuff like that. So I'm going to put it in the fridge while I prepare my seasoning. So, bell peppers right there. Let me wash my hands. Alright guys, so these were bell peppers that I was already using. Like, I already cut them, but I still washed them off anyways, and washed off my potato, because you know sometimes the potato can have like some dirt on it, and I don't like that. And then cut that, my scallion. So potato is gonna go last. I'm gonna cut these up first, my bell peppers and my onions and my carrot. And And then I'm gonna have this little dish right here to put my seasonings into. So first, before you start, I always cut the middle out. Cut the middle out of the bell pepper. Pretty easy to do. I just start cutting them in juliennes. I think that's what it's called. People cut theirs different. You know what I'm saying? Some people cut them in a circle, like when you first get it. Some people cut them in a circle like that, like going around. I don't cut them like that. I feel like it's easier to cut it like this. So I just do it like this. That look pretty, y'all. The peppers, the different color peppers, that just looks so pretty to me. So before we start, let me just cut off the bottom part, because that's what I do. I don't cut all the way down to the white part. I was told it's not good, so cut that off and then flip that around and just start dicing. I just picked this up. I might have cut a little bit too much, so I'm gonna put some to the side in the bag for next time, because I already diced them up. Because like I said, I don't want my curry to like have the flavor of just green onions or scallion, because you know some seasoning can be a bit overpowering, so I don't like that. I like to just have a right taste, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to have one seasoning being too much in it. I want to taste all the seasonings. So I think that's enough for me. That's what I normally use anyway. And I'm just going to toss it in there real quick. And the excess goes in this little Ziploc baggie. Alright. And then have my onion. Like I said, I already had it. I was using it, so just pretty much just slice my onions like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing really to it. So just slice that up and yep, drop it in another bowl. You know what I mean? So all my seasonings over there are prepared and ready to go. So let me rinse this cutting board off and then we can start the potatoes and the carrots. So normally I would get the big bag of carrots. I don't know why I got baby carrots. I feel like they would be easier to cut up for some reason. So this is what I got. But I normally get like the normal size carrots. So for those who are asking, I just got these just because I feel like they would be better to use for the video. And I have 2 potatoes, 2 Idaho potatoes. We call them Irish potato. So, and then I got my my vegetable peeler. So I'm just gonna go in and start peeling my potato. So pretty much there's no real secret to like cutting up the potato. It just really depends on how you like it. I like mine because it's gonna like give body to the gravy as well. Yes, potato does that. But when you put potato in the pot, it adds body to the gravy. So I just normally cut them like this. Not too thick but not too thin either. And then cut them halfway like that. If they're too big, then I'll cut them in 3s like this. And then for those who don't know, like potatoes, they turn a weird color if you don't put them in water. If you leave them sitting out like this, it's gonna change to a weird color. So I always put them in a bowl of water until I'm ready for them, which is what I'm about to do. Bowl of water, and I'm just gonna throw them in there so them don't change color. I learned this in school, y'all, so I already know by experience. If you don't put them, if you peel them and put them down, and you don't like either put them in the freezer or put them in some water, it's gonna change the color. All right, so pretty much we're gonna cut them like this, just straight across like that, not too thick and not too thin. Ooh, these carrots are good, guys, like you don't even know. Let me stop. Let me stop. It's all prepped and ready. Alright guys, so like I said before, I'm using my pressure cooker because if I was to cook it in a pot, like a regular pot, it would take too long. The pressure cooker, it cuts down the time, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to wait that long to get some curry goat. I don't remember if I showed you guys my curry seasoned. Let me give you a good look at it. Yep, see all that goodness? Pretty much what we're gonna do is burn the curry. So I like to burn my curry with a little bit of garlic, like a piece of garlic clove. Just toss my piece of garlic in there. So it has a saute setting on there, which is what I need for the to burn the curry and the garlic. So I'm gonna wait for that to heat up a little bit, and then we can start putting our meat in there and add some water to it. Alright guys, so I can start to hear it sizzling, like the garlic in there sizzling up a little bit, so that's a good sign because that's what I want. I'm gonna start putting my pieces, a couple of pieces in there to like sear it a little bit, saute it a little bit, because I don't like to just like cook it right out like that. I like to burn the meat a little bit as well, just a little bit. Just like when you're doing brown stew, you brown the meat. So I like to like do that a little bit with my curry goat. So with the same bowl that you had the meat in, as you can see, there's still a bit of seasoning in the bowl. So what you're gonna do is add some water to it and add that water with the seasoning to the pot. Okay, not too much, just enough, because you don't want it, the gravy to watery, and you don't want too much water for your goat. You understand? So I am going to put some water in this bowl, and then once I add the water to it, then I just cover up my pot and let it pressure cook. As well as even this water right here with the excess seasoning, you can add some more seasoning to it if you want. If you feel like it's not gonna be enough seasoning, that's a way to add more seasoning to it, is to add it to the water too. Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the water to it. Yes, honey, yes. Like I said, you don't want too much water in there because that's not gonna turn out good for you. Alright, so hopefully it's pressured enough. I don't want it too soft because like I said, I'm going to transfer it to a different pot so it can finish cooking. And so I can add my potatoes and all the good stuff, you know. This is what I am going to do. I'm going to take this like this because I don't want to burn myself. So like this, and then pull it out. And so guys, I already have my pot on because I don't want to throw it in a pot that's not heated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get the curry goat. Like that's life right there. Okay. Alright. So the first thing I'm gonna add is my potatoes. So I drained the water off my potatoes. You see how them still look pretty? Because I had the water on it. So that's a trick. If you guys didn't know, in order to keep your potatoes from discoloring and change it to a different color, if you cut them up and you're not ready to use them right away, you add some water to it or you put it in the freezer. So I'm adding my potatoes right now so it can thicken up the gravy and add that body to it. My carrots. So guys, so it is simmering on down. Let me just stir that up. Oh my god, I can just, ooh, I can't wait to eat. Oh my god, I know my baby can't wait to come home so he can get a belly full. Like, y'all don't even know. Let me cut this down to about that so it can simmer on down. Alright y'all, let me taste this gravy and make sure that it's, you know. Ooh. 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 That's so good, y'all. Like, it's so good. Yep, that's how I make my curry goat. Once I plate it, I'll show you guys. I'm just waiting for everything to just, you know, finish up. And then yeah, so stay tuned for the plating of my curry goat and white jasmine rice. It's a good nice, yeah. My curry goat is all done. I have plated my meal. This is the finishing touch. The only thing is I would add some vegetable to it, but I don't want to have the because if I do some lettuce and stuff like a side salad, I don't want it sitting out because it's meant to be cold. So that's pretty much how I cook my curry goat. Tell me what you guys think. If your process is similar to mine, if you like my process, if you disagree with my process, feel free to tell me. I just want y'all to give us your feedback and like just let us know what you think. But yeah, pretty much this is the turnout. That's my curry goats. For some reason the camera is giving it a darker color than it actually has, but trust me, it is thebomb.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, guys. Share. Till next time. Thank you for watching.